Hello, hello, hello. Right, what's her? Hello to Jessie. Oh, and thank you for the resub. And also hello to Dan, and most importantly, Milo. We were back. We had this weekend. I am a little bit tired and achy. I may have done some weight training with the 2-year-old. By lifting the 2-year-old. The 2-year-old was not doing weight training. Surprisingly easy to carry around, less so when going up and going down. Phoenix, no, I'm waving, you can't see me. Imagine I'm waving at you at the moment. I'll switch over to the screen with me on in a bit. But yes, feel free to lurk, to talk, to not be here at all. I mean, whatever you whatever you prefer. I have no idea what word was trying to come out there. But yes. Well, it wasn't so much bicep curls. There was a giant thing of, you know what, hang on, let me just get the game up. And we can switch, because this requires gestures. Okay, so there was a ginormous game of Connect 4. It was, I don't know, a good solid meter off the top of it, was off the ground. The zeros that you put in the Connect, they look like polo mints, like giant polo mints. Like they were like almost as big as my head. My youngest nibbling had sort of pointed at it a few times as we'd walked past, and I was like, we'll get some food first, and then we'll have a play, because Auntie Jo always keeps promises. After we got food, we had a play. But of course, youngest nibbling is not 1 meter tall as yet, and thus required lifting. So hoisting a 2-year-old like this, up and down and up, and after about 5 goes, I was like, quite exhausted. So I showed them how to pull out the things at the side to make the polos fall out. They were quite fascinated with that. They love how things work, and trains. Oh my gosh, there's a little more train track going around the top of one of the rooms. We went to like a kids museum thing, and they wanted me to pick them up, so they were closer. So I sort of hoisted on my hip. That was comfortable. And just turning around, watching this train go around the room, and they were waving to it as they went past, and it was just adorable and wonderful. But yes, I am slightly sore. Also, hello to all the people that came in while I was just babbling about my nibblings. Hello. No, no. 2. Very soon. 2 very soon. So currently 1 year and 11 months, and absolutely adorable. And not heavy enough that I can't lift, but just heavy enough that up and down a few times made me realise exactly how unfit I am. And also, hello, I can't see names. I'm going to go with Isabel. Feel free to look. Silent highs. And who else came in? Okay, so Dan just came back from walkies, having a cozy night. That's really cool. Phoenix has to get up early. That sucks. I hate getting up early. It was just a big Connect 4. I mean, probably could have been Connect 5, but it was ginormous. It was like a meter square. Food? No, not from the baguette shop. We went to my parents, their grandparents, for the weekend, because, well, no reason other than they were going, so I was invited, and I was like, heck yeah, better than moping around in London. So yeah, and then we went to a museum evening. childhood toy museum. Anyway, there was a really cool model train, a giant spacesuit, a Dalek. There was a Dalek there, and a massive Connect 4. So that was really cool. Right, did I catch up? Now I need to do actual weight training. No, I have a little mini dumbbell. It's like a 1 kilogram one. Well, I have 2, obviously, because they come in pairs. That my friend gave me because he got an entire weight set, and he looked at the 1K ones and went, "Yeah, you can have those. I don't need them. They're not going to do anything for me." And I'm like, I mean, I could do that. Light enough to lift, heavy enough not to want. No, I mean, no, not heavy enough not to want to. Just heavy enough that it proved how unfit I am. But we're walking. We've so far done almost every day since the beginning of the month. We did not do any walking yesterday because we were a little bit sore after pressing a 2-year-old. But yes, Midlands. And also hi Circleed! Yeah, up north-ish, yes. Out of London. At the parents. Yeah. Train home, had some food, possibly stopped at Greg's and got a sausage roll. Well, it was right there at the station. What was I supposed to do? And yeah, now we're ready to stream, and I should probably tell you about the game because, you know, we're on it and I've been babbling for, you know, 5 or so minutes. I mean, it was nice and cool down, put it that way. Though to be fair, it's cooled down in London as well. It's cooled down in London. Anyway, so to the moon. To the moon. So thank you very much to the publisher, Serenity Forge, for the code for this one. Is there a credits? No. There is not a credits. Okay, well, I don't know how long. We're going to do a couple of hours. Excuse me. Ooh, and yes, dailies. We have the daily. The daily Chivo. Collect 50 of those, and you can pick a game off the list with certain criteria, which I haven't defined all of those yet, but certainly free game for getting 50 of them. I may add in some more redeems. I did not have a chance to do any looking at coding this weekend, but that's okay because I learnt how to draw a mermaid. I built an entire Lego castle because I promised. I'm gonna have to watch what I promise if I'm you know, gonna keep all my promises. So, built an entire Lego castle, learned how to draw a mermaid, read half of one of the Worst Witch books, which was really cool. Played with the trains, but yeah, did not have time to code. But on the other hand, you know, I don't have a lot of plans this week, so we might actually, you know, sit down and get some prep done for Extra Life. We got a donation while we were away. Thanks so much to Scarabays for donating. If you want to donate, I'm sure. Mildred the Worst Witch. Yes, Mildred. There was also a character called Enid, and I was like, that was my preference name. And Maud. And there, it was the one with the teacher whose name was something like Miss Gravel. Not quite that. Granite, that sounds about right. And they had a really high-pitched squeaky voice, so of course I had to do the high-pitched squeaky voice, which made my eldest nibbling quite happy, shall we say. We also got to do bath time, which is very important, and navigate feeding said nibblings, which mostly went okay. Food mostly ended up in the mouths. As you do. So yes. To the moon. So To the Moon, developed by Freebird Games, published by Serenity Forge. As I said, thank you so much to Serenity Forge for the code for this one. So Freebird Games is an indie game studio based in Canada, founded in 2008 to tell stories that meant something to the person that founded them. Can Gao, sorry, my bad, I misread my own font. Since then, the Freebird team has been growing with a cast made up of eccentric and talented characters, allowing them to do what they do today, which is really cool. And Serenity Forge is based in Boulder, Colorado. I really love the place name Boulder. Boulder, Colorado. It's like almost quintessentially quintessentially. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's a very American town name, place name. Anyhow, they are a video game development and publishing studio. They pride themselves on the care and dedication they put into their work, creating meaningful games that challenge the way we think. They are firm believers in the artistic, cultural, and educational powers of video games. They aim to craft unique, interactive experiences to broaden players' horizons and expand their perspectives, which is really cool. So, there was a Steam embargo, stream, oh my gosh. Okay, well, I can turn the game down for a minute. There was a stream embargo on until today at 4 PM because it was released today. Today being the 8th of October, Tuesday. You don't want to challenge the way I think? Oh no. So yeah, that came out today. So I thought I'd already got it scheduled in. I was like, what are we going to stream? Oh look, Pasto. Thank you, Pasto. Pasto already scheduled in this game. Okie dokes. So, what other information can I supply? Just got to open my links. Hang on a moment. I've got about 4 different links that have useful information about the game, including platforms and stuff. And there's a bug on previously released games. Oh, because this was originally released in 2011. Right. I mean, you know, maybe they've made different, maybe there's some differences with the console version. I don't know. But, you know, they said embargo till today, so thus I am streaming today. I feel that that's reasonable. They can request that and I can comply. So, oh, it's also Evolve PR was involved in distributing codes as well, so thank you very much to them. So yes, Xbox and PlayStation 5 launched today, October 8th. It's also available on Steam, GOG, Humble Bundle, Google Play, Apple, and Switch. So, pretty much every single platform. And the soundtrack is on Spotify. And one of the songs is called Between a Squirrel and a Tree. And I just like the name of that song. So it also seems like, looking at the Freebird Games website, that To the Moon is the first episode of the series. There is a second episode, a third episode, a beach episode, and various other bits and bobs that they've been doing. So I'm hoping that they will be bringing the other episodes, because one of them is a time loop tragicomedy murder mystery thriller featuring multiple casualties and a suspicious cat. And I kind of really want to play that one. You're witnessing shared chat in another channel and it looks good. Okay, cool. Well, maybe we can try that out next time we do a thingy, Jesse. Because it would be nice to not have to have, you know, flip over between both chats. So yeah, so this game specifically, yes, okay, right, so we read all those parts out. So, currently, I have no idea what the price is because apparently it's not logged. Right. I don't know how much it is. Because the prices aren't pulling through. That's not helpful. Right, let me open some things on some pages to see if we can see a price. Okay. So, on Steam, we're looking at £8.50. Ooh, there's an anniversary bundle. You can... Wow, there's like 11 items in the bundle for a discounted price, and also get the soundtrack. And on Xbox, it doesn't say because I where's the gifting button? $9.99. Or why am I in the US? Or, bear with me a moment, £8.39. So, slightly cheaper consoles. Either which way, you know, reasonably affordable. So the game, which has 12 achievements, I believe they're all obtainable. They have all been obtained, but as only 2 people have as such obtained achievements, no one's completed it yet. Either which way, Dr. Rosalind and Dr. Watts have peculiar jobs. They give people another chance to live all the way from the very beginning, but only in their patients' heads. Due to the severity of the operation, the new life becomes the last thing the patient remembers before drawing their last breath. Thus, the operation is only done on people on their deathbeds, to fulfill what they wish they had done with their lives but didn't. Which I think is really cool. Really cool idea, and also a really cool premise for a game. So this particular story follows their attempt to fulfill the dream of an elderly man, Johnny. With each step back in time, a new fragment of Johnny's past is revealed. As the 2 doctors piece together the puzzled events that spans a lifetime, they seek to find out just why the frail old man chose his dying wish to be what it is. And Johnny's last wish is, of course, to go to the moon. So that sounds really cool! So I'm really excited about this. Is there any other information? So, Dookie! To the Moon is an award-winning story-driven experience about love and loss, with enough heart-wrenching moments to keep the player invested from its concise start to emotional finish. The adventure RPG To the Moon tells the story of 2 doctors granting a dying old man's last wish by working through his memories. Yeah, so that pretty much sums up the same thing. It looks like it is pixel-based art, which looks very, very cute. I am slightly worried by the fact there is an achievement for clearing zombies and a whack-a-mole game. I'm like, how does that fit in with the going to the moon? I'm sure it will become, you know, obvious as we go. So, unique and non-combat story-driven experience. Innovative mix between adventure game elements and classic RPG aesthetics. An acclaimed soundtrack that closely ties to the story. An express execution with 0 filler and no time drains. Okay. But yeah, so far, Lady Magritte being one of the people that has played this, and someone called who has also. If you're coming back to life, then you are a zombie. At what point did I say they were coming back to life? No, we are fulfilling their dying wish, so they are most definitely, you know, still alive. Okay, let's toggle some stuff. Okay, so okay, sound effects, background. Let's turn down the background music because it was a bit lewd. Oops, vibration on. Okay, dokes, English. We can turn back up the balance because it shouldn't be too bad. Let me know if that's still too late. Finally start the game. You know, it's only 25 minutes since I started the stream. Also, hi everyone, how are you doing? It's Tuesday. I'm Jo. I was just introducing the game, Phoenix, so some background is all you missed. Also, cat getting zoomies just sounds so cute. Basic premise is two doctors, hi Fish, fulfilling a dying man's wish to go to the moon, but only in his mind. So, we will see. But yeah, hopefully everyone is good. Don't forget to collect your daily Chivos. Try and drink the tea out of the actual tea hole. Oh no. Is that a squirrel? They hit a tree? Oh yeah, no, there's an achievement. Where were you looking, Neil? Right, so let's have a quick look at the achievements. Yell at a... Oh my gosh. I 100% need an achievement for yelling at a squirrel. So there are some memento puzzles. There's a whack-a-mole game, and apparently cleared 10 or more zombie evas. I don't know how complex this is going to be. And then there's the progress through the zombie eva sequence without taking a single hit. And a secret one, which we're totally going to reveal. Oh, which is the send Johnny to the moon. I feel that's story complete. So I don't know how long this game is to get through from beginning to end. We are going to do a couple of hours. We will see. It's been longish day. Cue the yawning. Again, disclaimers. It's me. It's not the game. I have a chronic fatigue issue. So yeah. Okay. Where are you looking, Neil? Well, excuse me for heroically. I can word. Heroically evading that squirrel coming out of nowhere. You ran over it anyways. Oh. You ran over it and hit a tree. Look, don't worry, it's a company car. Are you kidding me? The boss is gonna kill us. We'll just say I was saving a puppy. He likes puppies, right? He's more of a cat person. Why does the world have to be so complicated? Fine, whatever furball he fancies, crisis averted. Good, go write that on your report later. Let's grab the equipment from the car and move already. Okay, so D-pad, but also left stick, and A for the picking up of things. Okay. Oh, come on, I crashed the car while trying to evade it. What more do you want? Not crash the car and evade it? Just for the ability to shout at squirrels, you can add... I mean, I stream games that people may not have heard of purely because they have cool things in like this, and people go, ooh, I would like to play this game. I have had people literally start the game up whilst I was streaming. You know, testament. Because, you know, I do play a lot of indie games that not many people have played or heard of. But yes, I would say shouting at a squirrel. There's also ones, you know, where you can obviously pet animals. I like those as well. Yeah, in fact, I like those a lot. Well, yes, you just finished the game that I mean, you were the person I was talking about, that you literally started the game while I was still playing it on stream. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's asking too much. Okay, so, right. Equipment? Where does the equipment live? Alright, okay. Received equipment! Got the sucker, let's roll. Is there anything else? A smoking hot car. I blame it on the car. Who puts the driver's seat on the right side anyway? English cars? That's where driver's seats go? I drove for the first time in many months yesterday. And it took me a few minutes to get used to the width of the car. You like to discover new... Yeah, most huge games have become a bit meh. Yeah. I find that I don't necessarily have the patience anymore to chug through a long game. So I like the sort of shorter games. Like a game that I can finish. Where did I drive? Just into town. It wasn't particularly exciting driving, it was just I was driving. Okay. Wiles household ahead. Putting up a sign and they live in the middle of nowhere is like asking to be robbed. Well, that's kind of a, you know. The sign to the house points the other way. Oh, how kind of it to exist. Well, why did I have 2 arrows then? Hey, wait, don't forget the car. Oh, just wanted to see if you'd remember. How thoughtful of you. It didn't give me the option to do that. There is a burb. Yeah, short indie games. I think indie games, generally because they don't have quite as big a budget, are a nice sort of, you know, 1 stream, 2 stream type length. I mean, Nobody Wants to Die. I was very excited about that one, and it was perfect for like over 2 streams. Holy Gosh Darn is proving a little bit longer, but I think that's mostly because I am trying to explore everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I played Mirage, and that was like 24 hours worth of gaming or something like that. No, wait, was that? We did like... Let me just look, and then we can say rather than, you know, flop around. And we only had like a little bit to clean up after anyway. Okay, we did 10 streams of Mirage, so yeah, no, I wasn't far off with the... It was over 24 hours. You know, that was when we first got made redundant. But I mean, Gnosia's meant to be replayed horror, and also it was not 100 times. I'm on like loop. $67. And also, hi Lady McGree! I see you have played this game. What did you think? I have just started. Who put a boulder here? Maybe it's their security system. Cucumbers, we don't have time for this fluff. Let's try pushing it out the way. Maybe we could find a tree branch to jack it with. Oh no, tissues! Oh, I mean, I've replayed the Nunnery games, like, twice each. You know, they're, like, a solid amount of time. But I love the Nunnery games. Yeah, nothing new happens. Yeah, yeah, lots of smaller studios try new things, and that is just why I love, you know, this is just why I love, indie games. And I'm so hoping that Tiny Glade comes to console. I feel like I'm missing out, and it's going to come to console, and then no one's going to be playing it anymore. It's like Among Us. It took ages to come to console, and then no one was playing it anymore. Tissues. Tissues is, I mean, yeah. We figured with, you know, person dying that it's going to be sad. Hopefully not as sad as Torn Away. Torn Away made me cry. Valiant Hearts made me bawl my eyes out at the end. But I do have tissues handy anyway. We just need to make sure Leaky's got his tissues then. Depends on how far I get today though. Okay, wait. Or we could just call it a night and blame it on that. Push it by hand, find a branch, abort mission guide. Ubisoft are changing tact after years. Oh, Celeste tugged hard, yes. I didn't get quite so far in the story with Celeste because A is not so good at the platforming. At some point I'm going to turn on some of the, you know, don't die accessibility options and finish the story on that because I know that it is amazing. Alright, find a branch. A branch will do. through there. Received tree branch. Okay. Alright, this better work. And the branch is probably going to break. Oh! What was that? I don't even... That rock just crumbled. It's some kind of an air ball. Right. We need to get going for now. Right. Okay. Well, that was weird. It just deflated. Yeah, I hope they do as well, because I like it when... Mirage, I really enjoyed. It was shorter, smaller. I mean, it still was, you know, 20, 30 hours, you know, of game. But it wasn't overwhelming, and I kind of enjoyed the story. And yes, they do need to, you know, do that as well. Right. Pretty gardens. Still looking for that squirrel I can shout at. I mean, currently the main reason I'm playing this game, well, A, because I got a code for it, and, you know, that's polite. B, I want to shout at a squirrel. I've never got into... Oh no, that's a strategy one, isn't it? I'm not so good at strategy games. I have, like, zero strategy. Oh, okay. Are we knocking? We're just going in. Ma, they're here! Excuse me. Not a bad place to retire at, huh? No, I could do better. Night shifts. Love them or hate them. Oh, the antsy, stupid owl. It's probably going to be another all-nighter, you know. I know. And I doubt they'll have any coffee. Shut up. Saying what we're thinking here, Dr. Rosalind. And the ocean waves will sing lullabies. Not through your blathering, they won't. And your eyelids will... Don't forget the equipment, moron. Don't get paid enough for this. I mean, you know, it got a snort laugh from me, that's always good. There we go, Act 1. I never told anyone, but I always thought they were lighthouses. But yeah, we're here for the squirrel shouting, and maybe the trip to the moon. Dr. Lily, Dr. Watts and Dr. Rosalind, I presume. Thank you for coming on such short notice. Sorry, my phone just lit up. I'm trying to charge it. I was having a race between the battery running out and me finishing my book earlier. Thankfully, the book won, but it really needs a service. Or a new phone. That's okay. I tend to be bad at predicting deaths as well. Are you the patient's daughter? Oh no, I'm just his caretaker. And these are my children, Sarah and Tommy. It's not exactly a 9-to-5 job, so Johnny lets us live here. I suppose this Johnny is our man. Johnny? Listen, if it's a kid we're dealing with, I don't think we're the ones you want. Oh, no. He just prefers to be called that. He's upstairs right now with his medical doctor. Come with me. It's like, come for the squirrel shouting. Stay for the sad story. Come on, grab that case and let's go. When my back breaks one day, I'll sue you with the insurance claim. Stay for the yawns. Oh, I can't help those. Alright, let's head upstairs before I drop this. Upstairs, yes. Okay, they're gone. Who gets there first gets to play the melody. Can't help the yawns. Not fair, you push me. did not. Whatever, you get the boring 2 notes anyway. I like how they've sort of got the credits into the intro sequence. Much better for me. Those kids are pretty good for their age. Hey, you're the one that said there was no time to waste. And incidentally, I'm the one who's carrying the weight of a small meteoroid. Yeah, come on. Excuse me. For some reason, I felt the need to go into the bathroom and turn on the lights. Tired? No. Chronic fatigue, so just always yawning. Ready to set up. Set machine down. Yes, it'll just be a moment. And for some reason, when I get on stream, sometimes I just can't stop yawning. Nothing to do with the game. Nothing to do with how much sleep I get, which is a lot. You know, might get some answers next week. I don't follow up from my hospital appointment, but, you know, they're probably going to go, oh, you don't have sleep apnea. Oh, okay. Hopefully they'll do some more tests. I'm fairly certain. Oh, I'm on Xbox. Xbox. I like Xbox because achievements. So yeah, I usually, like 99% of the games that I stream are Xbox. It's easier. You spoke up from I'm sorry. I apologize for anyone else that I'm making yawn. I really have no control over it. Okay, I think talking about it is making me yawn more. So let's get on with the story. Oh, the Xbox controllers, they just are so right for my hands. I've got an Elite 2 at the moment. Everyone's yawning today. Okay, well I don't feel quite so spotlighted. I'd never had the Duke. I think Leaky has a Duke one. Don't you, Leaky? Because you've got bigger hands. I used to like the GameCube controllers, and then I started on Xbox, and I like the weight of the Elite. I've got an Elite 2. I've got a customized one as well, because this one is not quite as precise for precision platformers. But yeah. And I like my 360 as well, but I really need to turn that on and finish off one of the games. You had the Duke on your original Xbox and run a modern version and give away. Yeah. Ah, cool. All the way at the top. I will scroll back. I think I think I saw them. No, I did see them, Phoenix. Because I reckon it's a very distinctive controller design, the Duke is. They had the Duchess, I think, originally, and then they brought out the Duke, which was bigger. I was reading somewhere about the history of controllers. It's muhasive, is it? Is it like as big as a cow? You love that your snare still works perfectly. I mean, yeah, that's really good. That is really good. I don't know which of my old consoles still works. I have a PS2 and a GameCube and a Wii. I think the Wii still works. We had it on. We were doing something. I think we did some Paper Mario. I count with memory slots. I was doing Paper Mario, I don't know, ages ago now. I have my Wii out and connected up. Should have got an adapter. GameCube was my first console at university. I had a Game Boy before that. Then I got a DS. Then I got the Wii. Or possibly a Wii then the DS. Can't remember which way around. And I didn't get the Wii U or the Switch. Because I switched to Xbox at that point. And then got addicted to achievements and gaming school. Are you sure a common household power outlet is sufficient? No worries, we're the experts. We're going to cause a power outage, aren't we? Of course we are. Oh crap. Standard procedures, just keeping you on your toes. Your first console was terrible. I've never heard of the terrible. Who made it? Then you have the OG Xbox. Cool. We didn't have a console while I was growing up. We didn't have a computer for most of the time. Well, but that's okay. I've made it for lost time. How's he doing? Not so well. If I were to say, he's just got a day or two left. That's plenty of time. So, you two can grant him any wish, huh? To try, at least. But we always succeed because we're awesome. So, what's the wish? The moon. The moon? Ingo. Sorry, just got a text me to reply to. Sorry. Text message from my hairdresser, which is always funny. It's adorable. She's just checking I hadn't made a mistake when booking my appointment. I do really like her. You had an Amstrad GX 4000. Yeah, fair enough. The moon! We're going to the moon! He wants to go to the moon. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, yeah. And I also I mean, I think I've vaguely heard of an Amstrad. Vaguely. But yeah. Probably from you, Leaky, because I absorb all the things you say. I don't always recall them in the right, you know. Yeah. Don't always recall them in the right context, but, you know, I do try and remember things people say. But yeah, I vaguely remember something about an Amstrad console. Possibly. The geezers just keep on getting crazier, huh? So, can you do it? It depends. She meant to say yes. Why don't you tell us about our client here? That, I don't really know much. Johnny's an odd man. Through the 2 years that I've worked here, he rarely spoke. He worked as a craftsman for most of his life, and his wife passed away 2 years ago. Don't really know many details. Would have known more if I was his paperboy, for Pete's sake. Shh, just do your thing. Well, I suppose if you look around the house you might find some more info. I suppose Johnny wouldn't mind since he signed for you two. So be it. Alright, which one of us plays detective? Who goes to search the house? Dr. Rosalind. Thanks for the offer, but I'm busy leaving a butt print on this chair. Right, do continue. Tommy and Sarah can show you around. They're probably at the piano downstairs. Okay, well, I'm going to be nosy. I like being nosy. I like that as an option. Wait, come back here for the moment. I have something for you. Oh, just a little hard. Yeah, take this. Received remote patient monitor. That'll keep you updated on Johnny's status. Thanks, I was just going to ask for it. Of course you were. Johnny's heart monitor is now activated in the menu. Okay. Oh, cool, we have a menu. Oh, cool. At the top. Oh, I really need to make this box bigger. There's a little heart monitor. That's really cool. Okay, so we are Dr. Eva Rosalind. Oh, I know, right, Phoenix? It was so hard not to just look everywhere and just get into the start of the story. Yeah, I will be now poking in every nook and cranny. Okay, but we don't have anything in the menu yet. So, yeah. Sorry, I mean Stardew Valley, yeah. Yeah, we'll not talk about how long we've played in Stardew Valley. I want to save, and I'm not quite sure how to get to the save menu, so yeah. Okay, first of all, I'm going to have a nosy along here. Painting of a lighthouse by the cliffside. Painting of a one holding something yellow and blue. Painting of an animal of some sort. Oops. Casual painting of 3 people. Oh, another Angel logo looks like it's meant to be there. Oh, yeah, you didn't really see that in there. Yes, it does, doesn't it? It's kind of cute. Yeah, give me an excuse to explore and I will explore the crap out of everything. Oh, hello. It's now sort of, what, 3:20? 4:20? What makes it a casual painting? They're not wearing bow tie? I don't know. That clock says 10 to 10. Apparently we can play with the lights. I don't know. Also, hi Phelan. What you want? Sarah and Tommy, right? Your mother said to ask you two to show me around the house. Okay, maybe we will. Maybe. I think we just need a little convincing, that's all. What do you think, Tommy? Yeah. What would you like? We want $1 trillion! Or the candy cane Mum hides from us. Yeah, all that. Huh? There's a giant candy cane on top of a high shelf that we can't reach. It's in the kitchen. Ma put it there to save for when we do chores. Get it for us and we'll give you a tour throughout the house. What do you say? Well, sure. My mother used to keep candies on a high shelf too. Alright, I'll go get it. Kitchen door is right next to the stairs. Now, go! It sort of looks like that lamp is a gnome. It's not. Okay, so... Oh, kitchen, there's that candy cane. We can't reach it either, can we? Yeah. Can we turn the light on first, as I can't see a blinking thing? we'll get that candy cane for them. Yeah, but we can't. Ah. Okay, we can now because we just threw a table across the floor. Received candy cane. The door just opened its own. Terrible calories. Yeah, don't judge. Okay, I got what you wanted. Good old candy cane. You come and give me a tour at this instance, I won't sneeze on it. Okay, where do we start? You know, there's this funny room in the basement. I don't like that funny room. What do you mean by funny room? You'll see. It's weird. We need to get the keys, though. The old man hid it inside a book in the study. Okay, where's the study? I'm just going to guess at this point. No, that's another bathroom. Turn on and store tap water. Yes. Because why not? Study. This is the book room. Key to the funny room is in the thickest book on the upper shelf. Ooh! Almost stepped on the paint. Okay. Well. Dusklight, the tale of a girl who fell in love with a zombie who admitted the smell of daisies when showered with gentle sunlight. Maybe another year? Received room key. This is a hiding spot, well. Pilgrim's Guide to Origami, Volume 1, the key to avoiding paper cuts. The Pilgrim's Guide to Origami has already supplanted the great Wikipedia Origamia as the standard repository of all knowledge and wisdom about paper folding. For though it has many omissions and contains much that is apocryphal, or at least wildly inaccurate, it scores over the older, more pedestrian work in two important respects. Firstly, it's made of paper, and secondly, it provides numerous band-aids to make up for the inevitable paper cuts resulting from the reading of this book. For the Grand Origami Master, it is absolutely essential for each origami to be completed in exactly 42 moves. In most origami tournaments, scissor cuts are considered cheating, but uppercuts are deemed illegal. That is absolutely great that we can read that. Can we please read this? No, okay. I think that's got to be... Okay, we only get dusk lights, which we can't read. Oops. Perspective in this game is a little... off. The Emperor's New Clothes by Hans Christian Andersen. And the colours of that beautiful fabric. I've never seen anything like it in my life. They all tried to conceal their disappointment at not being able to see the clothes. A child, however, who had no important role and could only see things as his eyes showed them to him, went up to the carriage. "Oh, he hasn't got anything on," the child said. "Don't talk nonsense," his father reprimanded. But the boy's remark, which had been heard by bystanders, were repeated over and over. Weird tale. I never got the purpose of it. Tommy used to throw books at me and call it a book fight. Till one day I threw one back and he needed a band-aid. Just a bunch of books in here. There's nothing I don't know about, though. Okay. We can open the funny room in the basement now. Okay, but this is the basement. We play hide and seek here. Turn on the light before you trip over something. Okay. Door is locked. Open door with room key. Once we were down and the lights were out and Tommy fell down those stairs. Chipped a tooth, but that's okay because he's ugly to begin with. We used to find all kinds of cool junks here. Mouldy books, mouldy buckets, mouldy cheese, you name it. Transition between rooms, yeah, it is rather cool. Cabinets filled with dusty books. Unused fine china. The weirdly large hitboxes on some of them is slightly disturbing. Boxes filled with colourful paper. Like, I think the height of the room is an odd... The chest is locked. But the fact that, like, you know, that is as close as I can get to the lamp. Is odd to me. But hey. The chest is locked. There's a lot of locked chests. Okay, weird room. It's like a cave in here. I can see. Oh my gosh. It's the origami room. Origami room. It is a very big hitbox. A broken music box. A stuffed toy platypus. It looks adorable enough to annoy Neil. Might come in handy. Poke it! Oh dear. Stuffed toy platypus. Set it up. Stuffed toy platypus. Platypus. Received toy platypus. A rabbit folded out of paper. There are a lot of rabbits folded out of paper. And a broken music box. This is the origami room. I like the origami room. Did you see it? What do you two know about all these rabbits? Nothing. The old man didn't want anyone to go inside, so we never told him. There's more of them, actually. Where? Inside the abandoned lighthouse. It's just beneath this cliff. Want to go see? I got the keys. You aren't supposed to go in there either, are you? Remind me to never take you to Neil's house. Hello? Thank you so much for the raid, Ministry of Darkness. Get a shout out, please. So we can see what they were playing. But yes, welcome in. Hi, I'm Joe. We are playing To the Moon. It is an indie game. Oh, Killer Frequency. Oh my gosh, I loved that game. Brilliant game. Ministry raid. Heck yeah. I loved Killer Frequency. We played that. Did we do the whole thing? Yes. We did the whole thing. I think it was over 2 streams. Or we did a playthrough over 2 streams. And it was awesome. Very clever game. Very clever. But yes, hi, welcome in, I'm Joe. We're playing To the Moon. It is an indie game where some scientists are basically fulfilling people's last wishes by helping them achieve stuff that they couldn't do during their life in the last days of their life. So we are currently in Johnny's house. Johnny has a couple of days left to live and Johnny wants to go to the moon. So I think we're going to go to the moon. Oh, the original version of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Interesting. Of course, now you've said that, Phoenix, Leaky will want to find a version and then stream it. Oh, and there is an achievement for shouting at a squirrel, and we are here for that. Yeah. There is yell at a squirrel. So I'm definitely here for that. Yeah. You only started it tonight. You killed the first person. I think I did too. I made a poor decision. I think I was about half and half on killing versus saving. So I had to do 2 full playthroughs to do the other 2 achievement endings. Because I like getting all the achievements. But I really enjoyed it. It was a really good story. You get more story if you keep the people alive. But it still works if you only keep some of them alive. So, yeah. Remind me never to take you to Neil's house. So you want to go see the lighthouse? Well, it's rather cold outside, but go and see the lighthouse. Heck yeah. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing that Leaky will. However, I'm sure that they will do their best effort at trying to find this game and see if it is possible, because they like the old games. Also, I love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I never played the game. I listened to the radio show, watched the film, and I've got the books. including the new one, which I haven't read. Yeah, the longer they speak, the more story you get. Yeah. Otherwise, it's like, hello, die. Hi, bye. I don't think the first person, the deputy, makes too much of a difference. But I think the other ones have more impact. Ow, sorry. I have a sore spot on my hand because I was picking at it. So, of course, it's sore. And I need to stop it, so I'll probably put the plaster on it later. Yeah, no, Killer Frequency, I really seriously enjoyed that one. It's a little bit of murder mystery type thing. Just tickled that bit in my brain that likes murder mysteries. It's the same with the Holy Gosh Darn. It just tickled that bit of my brain that really likes point and clicks with a time loop. Love me a good time loop. You know what? Fine. Maybe it'll tell me more about those rabbits. Let's go check that old lighthouse out. Okay. So, and we could do with some more keys. We've got 2 chests down here. Oops. It's the bathroom, in which we did save. Just seeing if we can look at any of these things. We can't, so let's go outside. See if there's anything. I don't think we can actually go here. I think there are plants in the way blocking it. It's a very clever way of blocking out a path. Douglas Adams that narrated it. You can't find that anymore. I would hope the Internet of Things has archived it somewhere, but yeah. It's tricky with media. And stuff gets lost. One of the very first computer games that I played that doesn't seem to exist anymore. And I know it existed. Don't have it anymore, but I can't remember what it was called. I can remember vividly how the game went, and countless people have tried to find it. So it's probably a Berenstain Bears type situation. There it is. We need to head south to the street and take the other path to get down to it, though. Oh yeah, I forgot my parachute. Oh, I didn't know we had to do that. South to the street. Take the other path down to it, okay. Navigate through all the little bushes. Oh no! My novelty beach ball! Someone broke it! Ah! It was stupid anyway. But it's the bestest novelty beach ball I've ever had. Oh, who can be so cruel? Look, I'll buy you another one. No, don't do it. You will? Sure, but we kind of need to get going now. Lovely beach ball. It looked like a boulder. Maybe we should have just tried to push it. Probably still would have deflated and I would still feel bad about it, but... It's smoking. Who's the dummy that crashed the car? Not me. Oh. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's like, yeah. Digital media rights are tricky. But also, like, remastering games when the original code is lost or unarchivable. I mean, even games that are, like, you know, a couple of years old, some can't be even fixed. Just because, you know, the versions of things get updated and stuff stops working and you can't use the old version. It is very hard with software these days to maintain older stuff. And when I say older stuff, I mean stuff gets outdated after like a year. It's ridiculous. You kind of have to have like archives of stuff that you need, and then even still things stop. people don't necessarily understand how hard it is to patch a game. The fact that some devs can do it is just a testament to how well they've, you know, managed to finagle the situation to make their game editable, or they've got the resources. But sometimes it's not possible, and it's sad, and then you end up with broken games. Or, you know, underlying APIs change and stuff, and games just break without anyone doing anything wrong. And that just makes me sad. Like, war games broke because APIs changed. They are remastering Horizon Zero Dawn already to make it look like they've been worse. I didn't haven't played that because it's PC. I know it's because it's PlayStation. I know it's on PC, but I just really don't play PC games. It's pretty dark out. Aren't you kids scared? Of course not. We roleplay it anyway. What? Tommy's a super powerful knight and I'm a mighty magician. Yeah, we destroy all evil. Oh, that's nice. Do you roleplay too? No. She's not cool enough to do it. Hey. There's a BBC website that has the game. Also, who's Mr. Prosser and why is he lying down in front of a bulldozer? Also, if you did do it on Stream Leaky, I'm sure we can crowdsource the solutions. Or, you know, there's a walkthrough somewhere. Hey, I could if I wanted to. Just you children watch. Okay. Who ran over the squirrel? Also not me. Can't yell at it though, it's dead. Ah! The controls are a little bit touchy. Oh, a squirrel! Oh no, it's a terrible squirrel gone! Oh my gosh. Don't worry, children. I'll protect you. Oh my gosh, what the heck are we doing? Oh my gosh. Your time is at an end, squirrel gone. Oh my gosh, that's how we get the shouting and yelling at squirrel. It's amazing. I love it. Mr. Prosser was the country guy who was there to tear down the house. Ford convinced him to lie down. I don't remember that part. That's nearest the beginning, isn't it? Or is that... Yeah, I don't remember that exactly. It's been a while since I read the book. Hi, yeah! Stop it or we tell you animal abuse! Yeah, she'll call the cops on you. What? I wasn't gonna... Didn't you say you like role-playing? Yourself. Let's name it Teddy. Okay. Let's just forget this happened. There's a bird. It looked like the bird wanted to attack us. That was just hilarious. Yeah, yeah. I know the Earth gets bulldozed. That's why I couldn't remember that. I was like, remember the towel. Don't forget your towel. And various conversations with Ford Prefect at the beginning. I just didn't remember that part. I've turned off links to try and stop the bots. If you could whisper it to me and like put it in the chat, or Leaky can do it. Mods can put links. It's just it's just the spam bots got a little bit out of control, and then because the messages go on my VOD, the links are all over the blinking place. So I turned it off for like non-mods. Quite a lot of people have done that, I think, and I feel like people very rarely post links. So yeah, if anyone does want to put a link, you know, either whisper me, or if an active mod is around type thing, or you know, Discord also works. But yeah, I feel like we've got a leaky stream in the offing there. Oh my gosh, they made it a web game. That is awesome. Memory of River E. Wiles. River Wiles, was she John's wife? Dunno. Come on, the lighthouse is right there. Yeah, it's not that I want to stop people posting links, like actual people posting links. I just want the bots to stop doing it. So, unfortunately, that... Oh, wow. More rabbits. That is what happens. This is it. Oh, we're just walking all over the rabbits. Multicolored paper rabbit. That is so cool. Hey, this wasn't here when we came last week. Oh, yeah. Johnny must have come here before he fell in again. He's the only one with 2 colours, huh? You know, these things actually look pretty hard to fold. An odd hobby, though. No, it's not. Origami is great. Oh, that's my phone. It's what's? Tired viewers, I'm sorry. I love that the first achievement I get is for shouting at a squirrel. It just makes me so happy. Oh, there's also one for turning around at the beach ball. We didn't do that. That's really near the beginning, so that's not really missable. It's what? Is everything ready? Alright, I'll be right there. Why do you have a creepy ringtone? Because it scares the monsters away. Come on, let's head back. Received paper rabbit. Okay, so like right at the very beginning you can also turn around, but you know, I think this is good. Oh, why don't you be late by another half an hour? Not like we've got a dying client or anything. We're caught up in something. We got caught up in something too. It's called our job. Get off your high horse. I'm late just this one time and you milk it. No, sorry, the phone was ringing, but I was looking at something. At least tell me we're good to go. Of course we are. Because I'm competent. Your helmet's on the couch. Chop chop. Okay, so Dr. Eva Rosalind, Senior Memory Transversal Agent Sigma Corp. We've got patient monitor, room key, toy platypus, and a paper rabbit. And I was going to say, and I don't know how to save the game. We want to save. There we go. Right. So, helmet's on the couch. Initiate. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it like ring for so long, but I was looking at the achievements. Alright, here we go. Looks like he's got a giant eye on his head. Okay, we're finally getting into the meat of the game. Excuse me. There's a little bed in the corner. Hello. This should be the last accessible memory. Disable speech for all except Johnny. Done. Let's get him. Okay. Characters. Okay. Dr. Neil Watts. Evan Roslan. Cheese button. Okay. Pop me a DM, please. I haven't added to do. That would be useful. Johnny? What if... Hang on, maybe we'll make him Scottish. A pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. My name is Dr. Eva Roslin, and this is Dr. von Matterhorn. Dr. Lorenzo von Matterhorn. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily? Actually, you've already called us. We're here to fulfill our contract for the relative future. Oh yeah, that would be helpful. I mean, I was going to do it. I just got distracted this weekend. Isn't that Barney from How I Met Your Mother? What, Lorenzo van Matterhorn? Probably. There's a joke in there, which I didn't quite get because I'm bad with names. I never noticed there was a capital J in there until you pointed it out. Thank you so much, Leaky. I need people to copy edit all my copy because I do silly things like that. But yes. There we go. Okay. Careful there. If you slip off the cliff, well, I'm going to have to reload this memory. Jitney, you'll show some respect. It's just a program, you know. I know, but this is a fast accessible memory and we need its cooperation. Worst come to worst, we can just reboot it. You just looked him up and it is. Oh, that's so cool. Why would you waste time like that? You're here to take me to the moon, aren't you? Yes, John. I suppose I had a good run. Oh wow! We're getting all the raids today! Hey Neo! Why do you remember that name? I don't know if it's... I remember all kinds of weird stuff. Welcome in, raiders! We're having all the raids today. Is that in mod handy? Thank you very much. Oh yes, you were doing a co-working / studying stream. What were you working on? Anything specific? How is everyone doing? Hello, I'm Joe. We are today playing To the Moon, in which a team of scientists help people sort of fulfill their last wishes, but only in their brains. And this guy Johnny wants to go to the moon, but he's going to die in like 2 days. So, you know, you can only do it at your end of your life, but it sort of makes it the last thing that you remember before you die, which is kind of cool and sweet. You know. So, yeah. Your brain is randomness incarnate. I mean, yes, I'm not sure it would work with my brain either. I mean, because you've played the game more, you also want to go to the moon. Yes, I often think it'd be really cool if I could just plug in a computer into my brain and download to my thoughts, and I'd be like, no, that would be a random mess. That would resemble worse than my mirror boards when I'm thought bubbling. So, yeah. But yes, I play lots of different indie games. Been writing some letters and worked on some music for a project. Oh. I do not have musical bone in my body. I played the flute for, like, years. But composing music, I did the minimum I needed to do for the grade 5 theory. It was not good, so I am in awe of you know, creating music. Because you play the game and I think it has some incredible representation and education. That's brilliant. Yeah, I mean, it sounded really good when I was reading it, which is why I applied for a code. The publishers were kind enough to grant me a copy, and it came out today on Xbox, so, you know, it all coincided. Yeah, same, Phoenix, same. You know. I would like to just not have such random, sometimes heart tremoring dreams. Some of them would make amazing like games or books or TV shows, but some of them it's just like no. Yeah, and it would be nice to be able to like actually start things frequently. Oh, sorry, I had to read the message on my other screen because it was slightly too long to fit on. Yes, no, I saw that there were other games. I really want to bring to the third one because the third one was like murder mystery. We love a murder mystery. But thank you so much. Yeah, I'm hoping I can do it justice. But yes, also hoping that this game does well so that they bring the other parts of it to consoles. Because yeah, I saw there were 2 more chapters per se, and some other bits and bobs. So yes, he's hoping. I suppose I had a good run. Not good enough, it seems. I do not like Neil Watts. Can we go hoik him off the cliff? So, can you do it? You had a horrible dream of sentient lawnmowers. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I can't remember what my dream was. I think I actually slept fairly okay last night, which is great. Back in my childhood room, but it's now my mum's like craft room, so it's completely different. And I was worried I wasn't going to be able to sleep, but I did, so that's good. You know, healed trauma and all that. But I don't think I had dreams. Oh no, actually no. Well, okay, I had no nightmares. I had some weird dreams. Oh, vague memories of weird dream last night, and like I have superpowers or something. Oh, I don't know. I really try not to remember my dreams. Honestly, it's just my brain reinventing stuff that I've read in a book or watched on TV. I do not advise like binge watching. Like I was binge watching Chicago PD and did not have a great dream after that. So then I watched Heartstopper, which was sad, but you know, cute and fluffy. Then I reread the comics and I was really happy. Good superpowers? I don't know. Really don't know. Oh yes, do some self-care. We stand good self-care here. Also, I realised that my shirt is kind of see-through because it's the which one? Genderqueer flag, and that has green and purple and doesn't show well on the screen. But yes, thanks so much for the raid. Yeah, if people need to do self-care, please do. Please feel free to lurk or leave or whatever you need to do. We are going to go to the moon hopefully at some point. I purposefully try not to remember my dreams. Ooh, hydrate. That would be a good plan. Yeah, I purposely try not to remember my dreams. I'll be honest. Because a lot of them are, you know, therapy material. Some of them, as I said, would make great media. But, you know, I can't remember them well enough to encapsulate them before they leave my head. So, yeah. Generally, they're weird. I don't think I've ever had a dream about a sentient lawnmower. Were you playing, like, Plants vs. Zombies or something? Of course, now I'm going to dream about sentient lawnmowers talking about grass. Oh, now that reminds me of that film, The Lawnmower Man? Like some pop cult hit, it wasn't a hit, pop cult indie film That was a thing, right? Lawnmower Man? Lawnmower Simulator. But you can talk to the lawnmowers. I mean, people would buy that. So many people have bought play Power Wash. You Weird Dreams. I mean, I remember watching Lawnmower Man. Oh, Thriller from. I mean, I remember it was like, Guy was in virtual something or other. Why it was called Lawnmower Man, I don't know. I'm thinking 90s. Fairly certain the key art was like yellow with red writing or something. Again, why the heck I remember. I'm fairly certain I watched it at university. 1992 movie starring Pierce Brosnan. Thank you very much, Phantom. I mean, okay, now you've answered the question why I watched it, because I really like Pierce Brosnan. I was thinking, was it Schwarzenegger or something? Nope, Pierce Brosnan. That would explain why I watched it. I don't really remember it. I mean, yes, IMDb, not memory. I mean, I look up a lot of things on IMDb. But I still have yet to create an account, and I still go, please stop asking me every time I open the app. I really wish you would remember, I just don't want an account. I just want to look up the movie or the people. The person who I saw in the movie that I swear looks like someone that I've seen somewhere else. It's not the same person. That happens a lot. So yes. Anyway, can you take me to the moon? We can't, but you might be able to. Why do you want to go there? I don't know. It's fine, you can tell us. It's essential for us helping you to go there. Do you want the fame, the money? I don't think I found it particularly scary. But then, my brain is very selective on what movies it finds scary. It tends not to find all horror movies scary. Like, I just remember watching Blair Witch with an ex, and he was absolutely shit in his pants. And I was just like, is this meant to be scary? This isn't scary at all. It's annoying. It's making me motion sick, but not scary. So it's entirely possible I didn't know that Lawnmower Man was a scary movie. You think it was meant to be? Okay. I honestly don't think I would have found that one scary. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I enjoyed Blair Witch particularly, but I definitely didn't find it scary. A lot of movies make me jump. Doesn't mean I find them scary. A lot of movies give me the squick. Doesn't really... I don't actually know what... Okay, alright. A movie that I found scary. Final Destination. To this day, those open shutter windows, I never put my head out of them. Driving behind a lorry with steel... No, we're not having any of that nonsense. Such a good, scary movie. I've watched it several times, you know. Such a good scary movie. Also had a slight crush on the blonde lady that's in all of them. I can't remember the actress's name. She's also in Heroes, if that helps. Scariest movies are the ones that could be real. Yeah, Final Destination, I think, yeah, could be real, therefore, yeah. Get Out. I think that was more psychological than scary for me. Very good movie. But yeah, Final Destination is the one I remember from my teenage years. I saw it at the cinema. I remember trying to hide behind my friend. No, not Hayden. The older lady. Well, she's older than Hayden. Gosh. She's in Final Destination. She's two people in Heroes. Ali Lata. Thanks, Leaky. Yeah, Ali Lata. Totally had a thing for her. Yeah. Totally had a thing for her as well. Which was why I kind of like the movies. I think I watched maybe possibly watched the sequel. I remember her being locked up in a padded room. I have not watched all of them. I don't know if I want to. Oh, yeah, she was also in the Resident Evil movies. I have seen possibly. Ooh, that should just remind me of another movie that I found really creepy. Cube. Mostly ick, but creepy. Also watched it at a sleepover whilst inebriated, so possibly why I found it scary. And also got very annoyed at it because, you know. The Cube. C-U-B-E. Had an autistic character in. Not why I found it annoying. Oh yeah, you don't drive behind the lorries, you don't walk under the scaffolding, you don't lean out of a sash window. Yeah, I didn't want to fly on a plane for a while as well. Yeah. It was a really good, scary movie. Really good. Or be in a kitchen with knives. I mean, just in case. Yeah. I'm also a particularly clumsy person, so, you know, have to be careful what I'm walking with or what I'm walking near or what have you. But yeah, I don't remember all the plot, but I do remember like particular bits, and I just remember I remember the overarching premise of, you know, death not letting you escape your destiny. I did read somewhat on Wikipedia about like the final movie in the series that sort of looped it back, which I thought was kind of cool. I probably should just go and read the synopsis if I want to figure out what happened in the whole series rather than watch 10 hours of scary. Not that I even know where you could watch it. Slip, fall over, pull on dishcloth and get stabbed. Yeah. You should just watch them. I mean, feel free to, and then summarize them so I don't have to do that. Miss Phoenix, you have a good sleeps. If you have to be up at 6, then definitely. I don't know which time zone you're in, but it's certainly, you know, up at 6 is quite early. So get some good sleeps and have fun at the eye doctor. I say this because, you know, I grew up in a family of opticians. So for me, getting my eyes tested is brilliant. I have no trauma whatsoever because it was always my parents. Other people, I understand, may have, you know, less fun memories associated with it. But either which way, have a good sleep. No lawnmowers tonight, right? I mean, I have not experienced any eye-related trauma at the eye doctors. You know, it's always been good stuff for me, and yeah. So, you know. But anyway, you should be fine. You are not in the Final Destination movie, you should be fine. I'm gonna sneeze, hang on. Sorry, you did not want me to sneeze on the microphone. Or near the microphone. There. Right. Do you want the fame? The money? You've got to have a motive. I'm sorry, but I really don't know. I just do. I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the ass. Nevertheless, Johnny, here's what we'll do. We need to get to your childhood, but it's too distant to do so in one memory hop. Thus, you will need to traverse through your memories with gradual backwards leaps, which you've given us the permission to do in the relative future. Once we lay down the waypoints in your childhood memories for direct access, we will return here. That's when you'll need to help us influence the childhood you to become an astronaut. Or to get on a giant catapult. The point is, you need to have more to say than just, I don't know. As long as you can take me to the moon, I will cooperate in any way possible. Good. Cooperate. Now, in order to leap to a memory, you need an item that is of importance to you. You have a memento of some sort to get us started. Or we have a platypus and a bunny. That'll do. That'll do! Donkey, that'll do. Well, shall we? Ladies first. Okay, so... Received note moon. We'll need to prepare this memento first. Memento, prepare. Oh gosh. It's doing all sorts of set bars. Complete the memento. Clip the orbs to flip pieces. Memento can now be activated for traversal. Okay. Note 1 moon. Description. Objective. The moon in Johnny's memory is full. Okay. Choose button. How do we activate? Ah, activate. There we go. Gotta click on it first. Wait, what about my privacy? What? Wait, oh rather, what about my privacy? We'll try not to violate what we can avoid. But in most cases, it can't be helped. Ah, bugger. I bet he's thinking, buggery. Oh, hello. There's a lot of rabbits. Oh, we're going to meet the wife. Turn off visibility and interactivity. It'll be messy to be seen. Yeah, happy. Jeez, what's with all these rabbits? This is creeping me out. I probably should have checked his record for psychopathy first. What the? Did he hear me? That's impossible. It's probably just a part of this memory. Then I stamp on my point. Anyway, quit blabbering and find a memento here to hop from. Interact with objects to establish 5 memory eggs. Oh, aren't you special, having 2 colours when all your siblings look like they drowned in bleach? What's that? You think you're really creepy? Why, yes, I agree. Old and patched up backpack. What's this? A million years old? Guess we'll find me. Glass bottle of pickled olives. Hate this stuff. What's to hate? It's pickled olives. Exactly. Section of reading from medical journals. Don't have to explain our presence to him at every memory. I'll go crazy. Don't tempt me. What is it doing? Ah, we've got to unlock it by grabbing shit. Okay. Moving, but damn this, we got a note on the clock. Okay. Alright, should we just check the other clock upstairs then? Moving, okay, right. There's nothing different there. platypus on there, but it doesn't seem to let us. Okay, so. Oof. Anastasia is what is currently flowing through my head, in case you wondered what I was singing. That is what this music is evoking for me. Okay, what does the note clock say? Clocks in Johnny's house never tick. What else can we pick up? We've got to get something else memory. Is there anything else upstairs? Need 5 things to continue, and it's not letting me. Ah, there we go. Obviously, I needed to go from the book in the book and put in the clothes. There we go. I have inspected that damn thing like 6 times. Links established. Hadouken! Now travel with the umbrella. What the blip was that? What? That's it. I'm doing the breaking from now on. Memento, prepare. The corner orb can flip the entire diagonal. You're supposed to be able to do it in 3. Oh gosh. Comes to ring. Through is better than onto. I don't mind it regardless. Seems like these memory hops only span a short period of time. Need to find a leaping momentum, it's going to take forever. Meh, just enjoy the scenery. Memory of Rivering Wilds. There's 3 bars of memory meant to proceed. Stuffed toy platypus. So just listen. Animal has the right to exist. What's not big enough for 2 of you? Okay, so now we should be able to go in. It's finished, River. That's finished, River. Like you, I'll be able to watch over her every day. She won't be alone anymore. I might never understand why, but I stayed true to your wish. Sure, Anya is grateful to you too. But when I'm gone, who's gonna watch over us? We're getting to the sad bits. Who are you? My name's Eva. I was just passing by. Was she your wife? Yes. Her name was River. That's a special name. That didn't need to happen. She didn't need to do it. But she... You wouldn't understand. I don't even understand. God, did she commit suicide? Seems not Anya. Oops, wrong button. Someone John and River cared for. About time you got here. I almost thought you fell off the cliff. What are you doing? Enjoying the scenery, what else? Any luck here? Big look. Huge. Dinosauric. This place looks pretty empty. It's a lighthouse. What do you expect? Anyway, I'll catch you on the other side. Have fun re-breaking the barrier for yourself. He's a dickwad, isn't he? Broken lighthouse lamp. Ideal shows the minimum number of moves. And I can see how to do this one in 3. I guess I wasn't looking properly on the other one. I think I should have done diagonal, but I was thinking of the rest of the picture. So many bunnies. Just enough. After we pay for your operation, we'll have just enough left for it. So don't you worry. White lie. That's what you call it, right? No, I'm sure we can just... Stop it. I don't like it when you lie. I calculated our finances. I know how it's like. Why'd you try and convince me against my will? We need the money for your medical bills, River. I understand that Anya means a lot to you, but this is just too much. I mean, she hasn't even... Do you know what makes me happy, Johnny? What? Do you? Well, I do. I just hope you can help me with it. River. When the papers for my treatment get here, I will not sign them. What you do with our money is up to you. But if you would grant my wish, I want you to use it to finish building that house. And then, for every day that you live there, I want you to watch over her. Visit her, speak to her, comfort her. I don't want her to be alone anymore. And what about you? Happy. I'll be happy. Johnny? Yes? I made this. Tell me what it is. What? Just tell me what it is. It's a rabbit, like all the others you need. What else? It's made of paper. What else? Its body is yellow and the rest is blue. Good. What else? Look, River. I wrote a song. It's for you. Okay. Well, would you like to hear it? Yes. You didn't have to bring the piano in here for this. I can hear you just fine with the door open. It's called Forever. Why so cliche? That's just a placeholder. Who is this Anya they were talking about? If she's so important, shouldn't we have seen her in his late memories? I guess he didn't keep that promise after all. Unless what? Never mind. Hey, that's the same song the kids were playing earlier. I guess he told them. You know what? I'm too manly for this. I'm heading on. Oh, that's probably a good idea. Ugh, still stiff. I already got my memory links. You want to hitch a quick ride or look around yourself? Stay and explore. Go on ahead, I'll catch up with you. Don't you miss the days when memory audio to MP8 conversion was legal? I think I brought home over 2,000 songs during my first year on that job. Fresh new clothes. No paper rabbit. What River gave John. Mixed dough. Pickled olives. Someone really likes these. Telling you there's just no way. If we take it apart. Look at us, John. Not exactly the ripe old age of piano moving. You know what? If this means that much to you, I paid for the professionals to do this. Can't help saving that house for you, so this is the least I can do. Something going on there. What do I sing? Finally. We have here. But they saw this cliff and thought it's not dangerous enough without people living on it. Well, he said I should come. I bought you pickled olives. They're your favourite, right? Heard about River. Will she be okay? Her illness was just diagnosed in its late stage. Fortunately, it's treatable. The medical bills. Can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. Can barely afford to pay for her treatment. Just relieved that she'll be okay, but I don't know how much this place means to her. She's gonna be heartbroken. I tell, but Ted and I have been barely getting by since the market crashed. What are you going to do now? I'm gonna tell her that we can make it. I'm gonna tell her we can afford everything. I don't want her to do anything crazy. You shouldn't lie to her. I don't understand, Isabel. If she found out I'm not sure which she'd choose, so what? If she chooses not to save herself for the sake of this place, then so be it. If it's what she really wants. I really dislike when you neurotypicals think you know what's best for others. I hate it when you call me that, Izzy. Do you think this is all about her? Never thought I'd see that line in a game. What about me, Isabel? After all those years, am I not allowed to be selfish even once? I don't want to be alone, Isabel. I'm not gonna let her die. That's arrogant. I don't care. Where are you going? I've got to pick something from this cliff to bring back to her. I'll at least give her some comfort. It doesn't make what you're doing any less wrong. Nick wanted me to give you this. Instead it's called Everything's Alright. It isn't. Why is it always the bloody jar of pickles? Does he actually like pickled olives? Or do people just keep getting them as presents? You guys are really going for it. Huh. Yeah, the construction's starting in just a few months. It's a bit of a squeeze yet to split the payment, but with financing we'll make do. How wonderful, having your dream house built at such a beautiful site. You had your wedding at that lighthouse near there all those years ago, didn't you? That's not all that's special about it. We have a long history though with that place. Well, it's good to have some news at a get-together for once. Cheers and congratulations, you two. Okay, cheers. Be right back. I'm going to get some fresh air. Me too. Well, buddy, it's sure been a while, hasn't it? Who knew how hard it is to get across a few cities nowadays? That river's still so quiet, huh? She's actually been talkative at home and with Isabel. I guess she's just not used to you. I'm the bad guy here, huh? Oh hey, so did you tell River that thing from back then? I did. So how did she take it? For the most part, she took it well. But something bugs me. Ever since the incident, she's been making these strange rabbits out of paper. Origami rabbits. Yeah, lots of them. Yeah, I used to fold origami animals for my daughter all the time. What's wrong with that? I don't think it's the same thing. She's been doing nothing but meet the same rabbits day in, day out. Our house is literally filled with them now. Didn't Isabel say that something like that is a common trait with River's condition? Yeah, but something doesn't feel right this time. When I ask her about it, she never answers. Instead, she gets this distant look in her eyes. It's almost as if she wants something from me. And the strange thing is, I feel like there's something I owe her too. Have you asked Isabel? Yes, she said she talked to her about it, but got nothing. Well, I'm certainly not one to inquire, but I'll tell you this. I've known you since middle school, and you're notorious for overthinking. You're probably just imagining things. There's no need to get too worked up. Ugh. Terrible advice. Usually when someone says that, something's always wrong. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You're probably right. Probably. I'm always right, John. Wait, so he even says himself. What? Ooh, hi, Pink. Thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. Really need to get those ones transferred across so it can go. Yay! Because a yay would be great right about now. So I will do it manually. Yay! How's it going? Wait, so even himself never knew what was up with those rabbits. Forget about the stupid rabbits. We've got bigger problems. It's a confined memory and there's no mementos anywhere. Don't worry, we can probably draw one out from him. How? Leave it to me. I just got to give the bartender a quick visit first. Hey there, can I get you anything? Ayo, could I get a bottle of pickle olives, please? Sure, cash or credit? Check. I'm sorry, we don't take checks. Oh, just put it on my tab then. Wait, does that mean you don't have any money? You're so getting resetted. Hey there, could I get you anything? Hi, hello, could I get a bottle of pickle olives, please? Sure, cash or credit. Just put it on my tab, I feel like spending big today. Oh, thank you, sir. Here's your pickle olives. Thanks, bro. You'll be getting an enormous amount of tips today. Thank you, sir. Oh, such an ass, Neil. Oh, Lisa. Oh yeah, we had a note, didn't we? Anya. No, pickled olives, Johnny's favourites. Why, is that a bottle of pickled olives you're sporting? Yeah, fellow olive lover. Indeed I am. Just got a fresh bottle of them myself, in fact. Mind if I join you? Sure, why don't you grab a seat? We'll down a bottle together. Oh, yes, that sounds just swell. You've had disabled taste simulation now? Oh no, I don't think I feel like it. I'm so gonna get you back for this. So that's how we got our first toaster. Your key there? Yes, I'm just savouring the amazingness of pickled olives. They're wonderful, aren't they? Yeah, I just can't understand how anyone could find such things to be so disgusting. Take your time, we've got 2 bottles left. I couldn't. So what's a tea? That's not right. And they totally agreed. And you know what else is wrong with society today? Yeah, I actually have it right here. What? May I see it? Okay. Here it is. And freeze. Finally, dear Lord. How are the olives, Neil? Oh, shut your mouth. Wait, don't you dare. Don't worry, sheesh. See, I'm doing it by the books. Book smash! Neil, seriously. Trying to get into this and you're ruining the mood. Totally worth it. Pens. Okay, ideal is 4 for this one. Doesn't help that I can't really see what's going on. Yeah, I had no idea. I couldn't see what was going on because that was a hard thing to see what was going on. Activate memento. Oh good, my phone is charging. Crikey nutcrackers! You Oh, a strange one. Yes, we're like 20 billion nanometers off the ground and standing on a damn flagpole. Just jump down. It's not like you can be hurt here. Are you kidding me? It's a freaking skydive. Can't stay on here. You can't get off. God, I hate it when this happens. Kick him. I swear if this place... Eva, what the Wuss. Sorry. Oh God, I wanted to do that all game so far. Kick him off the edge. Sadly, he can't die in this. Why would they abandon her like this? I suppose she's just no longer needed. No longer needed. Buy ships, I mean. You know how it is, now that everything has GPS and all that. I think Anya's the lighthouse. Sorry, I think Anya is the lighthouse. Look, River. This place means a lot to me too, and I've been thinking. In our current state, things have been pretty stable. If we save well, in a few years, we could afford to build a house on top of here. That's going to be a squeeze, but I'm sure we'll be able to see her from the window. In the morning, at night, we'd always be nearby. And we could walk here anytime. She'll never be alone again, John. I'll be able to watch over her every day. Yeah, we will. Good for them. You've got to be kidding me. You know what happens, don't you? It's like watching a train wreck. The ending isn't any more important than any of the moments leading to it. The important thing is that over here, they're happy. Let's move on. Wait a minute. We're referring to the lighthouse as Anya, wouldn't we? I suppose so. Then that River, she declined treatment all for the sake of a lighthouse. Isn't that a bit too extreme? I've seen stranger things in the course of the job. Me too, but I never wrap my head around it. It's none of our business anyway. She's not our client. The bunny. That was easier because there were no white squares to confuse me which way around they were. Some of them I've managed to do in the exact number of moves. I'm not sure what the achievement requires. Probably all of them in the exact number of moves, so... River? Our paper rabbit, dear Lord Margaret. Baby grand, how do they move this thing upstairs? Who knows, but I bet it'd be a piece of cake for the TARDIS. Really, you can't even get it through its door. True. Well, that settles it. Moving pianos is a pain in the ass for everybody. Probably take an entire episode to get it inside. I love the cultural references. We've had How I Met Your Mother, we've had Doctor Who. I've got reminiscence of Anastasia, various other things that have made people think of stuff. Don't mind seeing such an episode. Me neither, it sounds pretty epic. All kinds of stuff. Plus, I'm fairly certain there's some neurodivergence in here. Went out for a haircut early this morning. Quite unique in there. Rabbits. Did you see the rabbit I left for you? Yeah? Tell me about that rabbit. Huh? Describe the rabbit. It was yellow. What else? Bit puffy. And? Well, it's just a peeper rabbit. I don't know how else to describe it. You're acting strange, River. Is something wrong? River? Don't know about you, but I'm getting some inverse deja vu. I think I know of her condition, but this is rather odd even for that. You think she's... Do you? Perhaps. Who can know? Like you said, she's not our client. Let's just get what we're paid for over with. Strands of orange hair. Oh dear. This is the day she started it, huh? Some form of ICD, maybe? Hyperfixation? Couldn't possibly speculate. I'm going to, but I couldn't possibly. Ideal is 3. It's not gonna happen. This is where the house used to be, isn't it? The house that never should have been. I mean, really, what is it about unusually high and dangerous places that attract people? Anya's abandoned lighthouse. Phobia. Something that Johnny and River apparently didn't have. That would be fear of heights. Something is with leg. Oh, it's an arrow. How's everyone doing? Enjoying the game? Is that why you approached me back then? Yeah. What about now? I suppose it's just part of it. Look, that was a long time ago. That's not too relevant now. But as he said, I should tell you the truth. I shouldn't have tainted our first meeting like that. What's that? A hacky sack? Can you throw this as far as where Zanya's at? I don't know. Want me to try? Would you? Ada, Yinxin, get away from there. This memory isn't too far from the last. It might be connected. Probably. Check it out anyway. I like one here. Okay. Sometimes it's easy to see, sometimes it's not. Everyone with it is different, John. Just because she and I share the syndrome doesn't mean we share the same head. But she must be able to help somehow. Everything was okay at first, but now she's even more aloof than before. And when we're in the same room, she's never really there. It's starting to take a toll on me. I just don't know how to take it anymore. Well, I can't speak for her, but many of us do long for connections. Though, being able to articulate it is a different story. Just because she struggles to express it doesn't mean she doesn't feel anything. She's still there, right? Sometimes you just have to have faith that she cares. That's pretty difficult to do day in, day out. I know. Wait, but why do you seem so normal, Izzy? I mean, don't you have the same condition? For one, I was diagnosed when I was still young. With effort, it's not impossible to acquire a guise of social norms systematically. My pal, that is called masking, and then that leads to chronic fatigue, depression. But you know what? I both envy and pity River. Me, I'm an actress because I've been doing it all my life. Not only on stage, but off stage, and at practically every moment. I've gotten good at it because acting is the only option I have. It's the only way for me to be normal. But River, she never did that. She remained an outcast and refused to learn to step against it. I don't know if it was by choice or by limit, whether bravery or cowardice. There are days when I just can't stand faking it anymore, and then I realise that it's too late. The Isabel that people know is all an act, and the real me has long become a stranger. I think in the end I just envy her. Normal is overrated, but often demanded. I know, right? It's like, be yourself, be yourself. No, not like that. Can't win. Never met a woman with it before. Then technically, you still haven't met one. This isn't part of our business. Let's move. Yeah, be yourself, but oh no, not like that. Exactly. It would be easier on their eyes if people just remembered faces more. Anything new today? No. What year are you reading there? The Emperor's New Clothes. I loved this when I was young. Still do, huh? Of course. Just for different reasons. When I was a kid, I loved the Animorphs series. I know, your mother gave you a book from it as a wedding present. Yeah, that was one odd wedding present. I guess I was pretty obsessed with it when I was a kid. Why haven't you read them since? I saw them. They're collecting dust in the garage. Well, I just grew out of them, I guess. I mean, they're children's books. What's wrong with reading children's books? They're comforting. I suppose so. I think I'm going to get this one. Not yours, you're not mine, be my Auntie Valentine. Hey, River, this one's not that corny. River? What about David's? He's my favourite character. Oh, I don't know. What are you talking about? Animorphs, have you read it? No. Yes. Really? Sort of. Do you know what animal is David's main morph? Do we know what animal is David's main morph in Animorphs? Ask the audience? Phone a friend? Help? Never read it myself. Otherwise, I'm gonna ask Bing. Gosh, I've got a lot of emails. Sorry, just found a Steam thread about it. Apparently the origami book is a quoting Hitchhiker's Guide, which is probably how we got into that conversation. And apparently the actual answer is lion, but the answer the game wants is cobra, because he doesn't remember rightly. So we're gonna go with cobra. Because how the heck should I know? Oh yeah, cobra. I wish they kept the old covers instead of these plain sheets. They were cool. Ah. Oh yeah, now we get the things. Tobias Hawk, Rachel Grizzly, Jake Tiger, Marco Gorilla, David Cobra, Cassie Wolf. Why? Oh, just wondering. You could have just googled it. Well, it was wrong anyway, so... Apparently people feel very strongly about it being wrong. I can understand that, if that's one of the fandoms that you were a big part of. Everyone's leaving already, but I just got here. Seems to happen to you a lot of parties. Oh, go save your childish jabs for the insecure. Just animal, of course. Yes, this is John's memory. He doesn't remember it. He doesn't remember all these people. Oh, there's a jar of almonds. So you love fromage, but where's the mouse? That's what you made on me. You cheesiest. Ugh. Right, now we can go. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still audible. Do you feel any different? Now that we got the rings on, I mean. No? Why? Do you? Actually, yeah, I think so. What's it like? That's just different. Just the responsibilities, I suppose. Responsibilities? Do you like the name Anya? Would you like to name her Anya? I understand. Yeah, Anya has a good name for her. Here, come with me. This can't be a good idea. How could you perform? Don't worry, just follow my steps. Ow, my ass. I think you stepped on my toes. Sorry. Come on, let's try again. To promise to love and comfort, to honour and keep in sickness and in health for as long as you shall live. I do. And do you take this man standing before you to be your lawfully wedded husband? To promise to love, to comfort, to honour and keep in sickness and in health for as long as you shall live. Yes. By the power invested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, present to you Mr. and Mrs. Wiles. The wedding. Yeah, what did you think that was? I'm just bad at weddings, that's all. Fluids tend to escape from my eyes. Didn't know you were that sentimental. Oh, did I say my eyes? I meant my mouth. And by fluids, I mean both fluids and solids. That's a lovely image. Thanks, Neil. Let's find a way to get out of here. All this happiness and joy is really putting you off too, huh? No? I just don't like watching people make mistakes. Sheesh, whatever happened to just take it moment by moment? Judge not, lest ye be judged. I better go see how your aunt's doing. All right, Ma. Tell her thanks for coming. I will. So proud of you, Joey. Joey? Oh, that's my grandpa's name. Passed away before I was born. Ma calls it by me as my nickname. How come you never told me about you? Because I'd rather you call me John. Another sentimental grandparent childhood. Do you ever kids those anyway? I mean, you sure talk about your grandfather a lot. No, I don't. Whatever you say. Joey. That can't be helped, Trevor. I'm sure they didn't mean to. Come on, we'll eat. Wait, is that a rabbit? Oh. Look, this is the source of all these folded paper ones. Why would she obsess over some roadkill? To mention so many years later. Don't ask me, you were the woman here. How are you convinced that I'm the only one when you do a bungee jump? Called us bungee jump. Received a note. Dead rabbit. Okay. Dead rabbits. Roadkill on wedding day. Animorphs chosen. You know, it's a fantastic wedding when mementos roadkill. Hey. She saw it as a metaphor for the terrible marriage. So years later, she began folding the rabbits because she was reminded how rotten it is. Or, you know, something equally pretentious. Cool story, Neil. Saying, what's all the roadkills today? You look at me like that. It smells like a farm. And roadkill. Activate the scent simulator or get away from here already. Whoa. Don't do it. Don't do what? You know what? Don't not ride this horse. What, you're 5 years old? Okay, I won't not ride it. Ah, yeah. Quit wasting time now. Oh crap. That can't be good. Ah, do something! Don't just stand there, help me! Damn it, that's just not in the job description. Notes. Village idiot. Yeah, probably ignore him and go exploring, right? Is that really a good idea? She should be okay. She's not new to this anymore. She's never done it by herself before. I'll be fine, I'm not a child. Ah. Ah! River! What's the matter? Let's go. You wait up. Can you grab a horse? Huh? You've got off that horse yet. Ah! It's about 19% more than I can handle. That's a moron. Oh, what the corn cob. Sorry, just enjoying the riding in circles. It's kind of hypnotic. Actually wondering if I've missed something because we're just going. Ah, we knocked him off. Something. Oh, sorry. Didn't have control over that one. Yeah, this memento will do. I'm not getting on that horse again. You go get the rest of the memory legs. I've got them. How do I get off the horse? No, I don't get off the horse. We stay on the horse. About finishing. So we're not near the end per se. Is this is this diagnosis certain? Yes, we've reached a consensus on the results. Unfortunately, like many cases of pervasive developmental disorders, this is rather a late diagnosis. Had you known when you were a child, Ms., it could have saved you a lot of trouble. Do you have books on it? And this one is by Tony Atwood. He's one of the specialists on the subject. Tony Atwood, British psychologist. Notable for his work on what we no longer use anymore because, you know, that person was a Nazi. So, yeah. Autistic. Both River and Isabel, but, you know, they were diagnosed young, so they're more normal now. Yeah, I suspected, but to be fair, they're doing a decent job of portraying, you know, can't help the fact that that diagnosis was handed out quite liberally to women who have learnt to mask, because it was the whole it's the mild version of autism thing, and you know that was still around when I was starting my journey to figuring out what my brain was doing. So yeah, you can borrow it free of charge for now, just don't elope with it. Thanks, Doc. Now, are you two a couple? Unmarried and without any other current legal affiliation? Yes, I see. Well, I could give you a referral to a specialised counsellor if you wish. Is there anything unsettling in the relationship? No? And you, sir? No, that's fine. Nonetheless, sir, you should also give the book a read. Help you understand her condition. I'd rather not. Why is that? Well, it's your call. In the meantime, there's a thing called equine therapy that might help her. A ranch just north of here offers it. I can contact them for you. Well, that explains the horses then. Told you so. Tiny outward. River's condition. I love that. River's condition. It's just who she is and how her brain works. Okay, trauma is, you know, manifesting as paper rabbits, but, you know. Excuse me, could you silence the clock? The ticking really bothers her. It's not that severe, I'll be okay. No problem, it's standard policy. If there's anything at all that makes you uncomfortable, just let me know. My mum doesn't like ticky clocks either. So that reminds me, I need to replace the batteries in my office one. Thank you. I guess that explains the ones in the house. Useful. Never tick. Something never can't stand. Okay, the clock is the thing. Just a bit longer. They'll be calling for you soon. Ticking clocks drive you wild as well. I like them. Unless it's like epically wild and it's all I can hear. Which, you know, is totally a thing. But generally I like clocks. I have problems when people don't have clocks in their rooms. And I'm like, what time is it? Because I don't wear a watch. Why would I wear a watch? I have a Fitbit on my wrist. I don't need a watch. I can't get... Look at these books. 20 handbag. Okay. I know I said I was finishing, but now I'm looking for this. My phone is telling me I need to go to bed. Okay, well, if we do the save thing... We've played, you know, nearly 3 hours. Okay, there was a lot of talking, so maybe we've done a good solid 2 hours. Based on progression, you know, over halfway. I like how the game works. I like the graphics. Interesting how they're doing her diagnosis journey. And it's obviously sad because I think from the hair in the bin, she had cancer. And decided not to get treatment so that the husband could look at the lighthouse. But I despair that to get to the moon, he's not going to marry her because she's suddenly a burden. So, yeah. However, to find out, buy the game. It's out today. It is under a tenner. So, we only managed to get one achievement, which was yelling at a squirrel. I am happy with that. We could have got that one. We did not turn around because, well, it's at the very beginning. So, we haven't done them perfectly. And then, I don't know what the whack-a-mole zombie thingy is. But we didn't get to the end. That's okay. We will finish this offline. We'll finish this off stream. I think we'll do for now because it's 11 o'clock. We've been going just under 3 hours and it's just starting to pull a headache, so. An achievement about squirrels in a game featuring neurodivergent characters seems very apt. Yes, though luckily not the distractible kind of squirrel. It was just merely the whole role-playing thing gone vaguely wrong, but it was funny. I think they did it well. So yeah, so there's a lot of sensitivity in this. I think this sort of referring back to Neo's original comments, I can see why he thought I might be a good streamer for this. I'd love to be able to finish off all the games. I really would. It's just not practical on stream. It's just not practical. Anyway, I want to say thank you to Jessie for the resubscription and congratulations on your epically long streak. I'm glad your speed gaming thing didn't stop you keeping your streak. Thank you very much to Ministry of Darkness and Neo's Weather Station for the raids, much appreciated. Oh, Alu, I'm so sorry. Oh, and thank you to Havor for the resub. You are fashionably late. Sorry, we are literally about to figure out what's happening. Are we doing a raid? I mean, Havor is playing this, so you know. I don't know how long we're at. Yeah, Havor, you literally just saw Havor is playing this. Just started, so if you missed the beginning, I'm gonna send over there, just you know. They are friend of the stream. They often a channel cannot read itself. Yep, I copied and pasted the wrong username. I am a donkey. Of course the channel can't raid itself. I'm just a muppet. So, you know, let's go raid Havor. If you want to catch the beginning of this game that I was playing, it's a very good game. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you again to Serenity Forge for the code for streaming this and Evolve PR for facilitating that. Really appreciate the opportunity. It came out today. To the moon. It's out now on PlayStation and Xbox. It was out previously on other things. Best tenner you could spend, I imagine, for a suitably adorable indie game that looks to be, you know, 4 or 5 hours, judging by progress of play. You know, perfect for filling in a nice afternoon. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here. You've got about 30 seconds to claim your daily Chivo if you have not already done so. And I will see you soon, hopefully. I'll be back Thursday, definitely. There may be an afternoon stream tomorrow. I don't know. I have some stuff to sort first. So definitely Thursday. The rest up in the air, I'll sort this out. So when I've got back in my London brain, I'll sort it out. But anyway, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Bye!